Hey Virgo, welcome to your bonus reading, aka your mid-month check-in. Virgos, you are one of the top 3 zodiac signs that engaged with my videos this month. Um, so this is just my way of saying thank you so much. I really appreciate your love and support. And I really hope that you guys are having a decent March 2025 or whenever you guys are watching this. I'm going to do a love and general reading for you guys today. And we're going to start with the love reading. Let's get it. Spiritual team, love oracles. What messages do you have for the Virgo collective regarding love? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective regarding love? Let's see. We got Sappho. Okay. Love is a cunning weaver of fantasies and fables. Someone in some future time will think of us. What is beautiful is good, and who is good will soon be beautiful. Interesting. Okay. I like this. So, if you're not familiar with who Sappho is, I'm super not familiar, but as someone who is part of the queer community, Sappho, I believe, is a known lesbian back in ancient Greece, if I'm not mistaken, ancient Rome. So sapphic is very popular word in terms of describing like lesbian culture or queer female culture, women's culture, things like that. Um, so some of you guys may be part of the queer community. You guys don't have to be. You guys also don't have to identify as a woman for these cards to resonate. You could be a man, you could be non-binary, you could be trans. The genders in these cards, both in the oracle and tarot decks, do not necessarily correspond to our gender identities in the real life. And I feel like some of you guys may resonate with that. So maybe you guys aren't a woman, but you feel like, I don't know, maybe you're trans or non-binary or you're a man, but you also don't necessarily subscribe to like what is considered quote unquote the norm. Especially, I mean, I don't know what life was like back in ancient Greece, but I'm pretty sure this must have been, unusual for women to choose to love women instead of men back in the day. Maybe it was more normal than we think, or maybe it's more normal than it is today, but I just get that this is very much a unique situation for you. Okay, or a unique identity for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have Hugh Hefner. Talk about unique. Okay. All right. Make every night a one night stand. Long term relationships are great. Have as many as you can. Surround yourself with young partners to stay fit. Well, there's a lot that could be said about Hugh Hefner, but I won't say it here. Um, so, unique for sure is what I'm getting. Some of you guys may be interested in polyamory. Some of you guys may be interested in ethical non monogamy. Some of you guys may be interested in queer relationships. Okay. Um, okay, I'm here for it. Let's dive into the tarot and see what comes up, you guys. Spiritual team, Tarot of the Divine. What messages do you have for the Virgo collective in regards to love? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective in regards to love? Let's see. The Empress in reverse. Okay. Knight of Cups. Four of Swords reversed. The Star in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. I'm getting a lot of like resistance to something. A lot of resistance. A lot of you guys may be. Some of you guys may feel wrong, and how do I put that? Some of you guys may feel like a certain lifestyle is wrong for you. You guys may have been raised differently than the lifestyle you feel drawn to. You may feel it's taboo. You may feel like you would be judged for it. But for some reason, I feel like you guys can't stop thinking about this. Okay, here with this Four of Swords in reverse. You want to explore it, but at the same time, you're like, oh, that could never be me. I could never have a successful relationship like that. I could never do that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you guys might be judged for it with the Empress card in the reverse. I don't know if some of you guys are parents or if some of you guys just feel like you, as a specific type of person, just don't do those things. And I feel like it's rebelling in some kind of way with this Empress in reverse. It feels rebellious. But let me go ahead and pull from the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys feel stuck. The World, Page of Wands, excuse me. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups in reverse, Ten of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you guys might be in the closet. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, honestly, is a lot of you guys are in the closet, whether you're queer or not. Maybe this is, again, like you feel more attracted to or resonate with a polyamorous lifestyle versus a monogamous lifestyle. And a lot of you guys want to get out there and explore. And you feel like you see, probably on the internet, so many people that are out here like expressing themselves and being boldly themselves, and you feel like you can never participate, or you're too shy, or you don't know where to start or where to connect with communities like this, or you feel like you don't want, maybe you guys have, I don't know, like a chat room name, or like a, I don't know, like a throwaway account somewhere on a social media platform where like you participate or observe this particular world from a anonymous standpoint, but you're not living out this life in your real life. Does that make sense? And I feel like this is really, like, it weighs on you heavily, not being able to fully express yourself or be openly your, like, your real selves. Wow, and look at that, we also have the Lovers here. Some of you guys may be in a relationship that is strictly monogamous, and you don't think your partner would be open to a polyamorous relationship, or you know for a fact they would not be into that. And so some of you are worried about the consequences of possibly ending the relationship to explore something that could end up not being for you. And I feel like that is the Lovers card here. The Lovers card isn't just about love and two people. The Lovers card can also be a decision or a choice between two things that you really, really care about or really love. So for some of you, I feel like you are in a committed relationship, but you don't necessarily want to be in the relationship with that person, or you just want to be in the relationship with more than one person. That's what I'm getting from this. And that, like, it feels like you're living a double life in a lot of ways, but you also punish yourself for thinking that you could explore this type of lifestyle. A lot of you guys fantasize about it, okay? But you don't do anything about it. Yeah, interesting. Okay, pretty straightforward, Virgos. Do we have any advice for them, spiritual team? Like what they should do? Can you give me some notes on that, maybe? Like, I get the situation, but do we have notes other than like go be your best self, go live your best life? Because that's what I would say. But not everyone's situation is safe for them to do that. So I want to make sure that I'm being responsible with my messages. Does that make sense? Let's pull from this oracle deck and see if anything pops up. All right, spiritual team, rebel deck. Any additional messages for the Virgo collective regarding their love lives? Any additional messages for the Virgo collective regarding their love lives? What messages do we have? Sorry, I'm in a really singy mood. Ooh. Not spirit telling me to stop singing. Rude. Okay. Well, okay, I guess shut the fuck up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Still love you. XOXO. Interesting. 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 Very interesting. Some of you guys could judge Some of you guys could be very judgmental of certain situations that are not unique, or you could be super judgmental or openly outwardly judgmental because it's something you secretly want, or someone could be acting that way towards you. Okay. um that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like a lot of you guys are in a position where you constantly are around people that talk shit about this kind of lifestyle, and you are like screaming internally, like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I love you. Maybe you're my parents, maybe you're my partner, maybe you're my sister or my brother, whatever. But love you to death, but shut the fuck up. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about when it comes to this lifestyle. Like, every piece of information or fact that you're spouting about this lifestyle is completely incorrect. I've done my research. I know. I'm very familiar. All right. Yeesh. Ooh, all right, Virgos. What else we got? Your boundaries are trash. Damn. Block those bad vibes. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Maybe there is somebody in your life literally that's like spouting nothing but hate. Oh, okay. That's why you don't feel like you can really be yourselves. Or some of you guys are in the process of just recently coming out. Some of you guys may be on the verge of coming out, or you already have. Um, and people just have a lot to fucking say about it. And I think you're in a very vulnerable state where you're still like freshly out of the closet, that you need to put up some boundaries with people that don't know how to shut the fuck up. Like, I hate to say it, but like, some of you guys may need to block people for a minute, or just literally distance yourself from certain people for a minute until you feel more comfortable in your skin, or until they get their shit together and learn how to fucking deal with this. Like, ugh, God. Okay, people. Anywho, what's at the bottom of the deck? They're still waiting. And the back of the card, do the shit they asked you to do forever ago. Ooh, there could be. Ooh, ooh. Okay, some of you guys could have a partner or relationship that you're currently in that's been in the closet with you. So you've had a friend, you've had a roommate that is actually your boyfriend, girlfriend, person, partner, whatever. And they're like, when are you going to come out? When can we be open about this relationship? When are you going to tell people in your life about me? Blah, blah, blah. When are you going to tell people in your life about us? Maybe it's more than one person. Maybe you don't want people to know that you have two people in your lives, or three people in your lives. And like, these people are still kind of waiting for you to do something, you know? Share like the fact that you are happy. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Um, yeah. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so you and a relationship or relationships could be in the closet. Ooh, gosh, Virgo. I really hope this isn't like a secret partner that you're hiding from your other partner. Ooh, that could be, oh, that could turn out badly. But, you got to have that conversation if you feel called to have it. I personally recommend having it. If you don't feel called to have it, like, don't lie to people. You need to give people the love and respect, an option to opt out if they are not, interested in that lifestyle. You need to give them the opportunity to say, no, this isn't for me. I don't want to move forward. It's going to hurt, but it's worse if you keep someone trapped in a situation that is not okay, or that they're not okay with, or they don't consent to. Okay, consent being the operative word here, Virgos. I feel like you guys know better. The Virgos I know are very much open people. They're not going to beat around the bush. They're going to be very open. But, not every Virgo is the same, not every Scorpio is the same, so on and so forth. So I have to say what I gotta say when I feel a call to say it. All right, Virgos. Some of you guys may have Scorpio placements. I don't know. That was a Freudian slip. Anyways, that is your love reading. I think we did get a little bit of advice there. We did get a little bit more insight into the situation. So if this resonated for you, please leave a like and a comment. I'm going to go ahead and clear the table and get ready for your general reading. All right, Virgos, let's kick off your general reading with another oracle deck. Spiritual team, Untamed Elemental. What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? Let's see. We've got Scorpion. Interesting. Scorpio also got this card. Very familiar with this card. Learning to enjoy things in life a little bit more is what that card says to me. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Divine Masculine. Okay. Divine Feminine was right underneath, but I'm only taking 2 cards. So I'm going to read from the Divine Masculine card. I think it's pretty straightforward. Maybe you need to tap into being a little bit more assertive in your life about making things happen. All right, but let's take a look and see what this guidebook has to say. All right, Divine Masculine indicates that your full presence is required. By simply aligning your unfractured consciousness with the moment, you supply healing, balancing truths, and conjure new possibilities and outcomes. It is much easier to receive a message from your inner Divine Masculine wisdom when you anchor your full presence within each moment. Practice this, and you will soon discover a secret. You are a painter of galaxies and legend of the real. Oh, I love that. Legendary. Okay, so these 2 cards together, just to kind of give you a little bit of background on the Scorpion card. I have gotten the Scorpion card multiple times in the last year, so I'm very familiar with the message. Scorpion in this deck is all about pleasure, whether that is physical pleasure or just taking mental, spiritual, emotional pleasure from like experiencing life in general. And it talks about connecting with this earthly plane and this plane of existence, physical existence, and just being more present, which is why I think this ties in so well. It's like really being present in the moment and being conscious of everything that you're experiencing, every choice you make, every moment you spend with somebody. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty wholesome in terms of just like taking a minute to appreciate and really just be present in the moment and enjoy what it is that you do. Okay, now let's get into the tarot and see what messages come up for you guys. Spiritual team, Tarot of the Divine. What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? Okie dokie. What's crazy is that you got a card from this deck that Scorpio got, and Scorpio got a card that came out for Cancer in their reading. It's like all 3 of you guys are connected in a weird way. So you may have Cancer placements, may have strong Scorpio placements. If that is the case, I recommend checking out the other readings for those 2 signs as well. All right, 10 of Swords, Page of Wands, Strength in reverse. Okay. Knight of Wands reversed, 3 of Cups. Surprised 3 of Cups didn't come out for the other reading. Anyways, yeah, I feel like you guys have been through a lot recently. And I feel like you guys have what's the word I'm looking for? Drowning might be the most appropriate word, like emotional drowning, like in your sorrows, or drowning in, trying to figure out how to get back up on your feet. Okay. If I know my Virgos, I know you guys are very diligent people. You're not going to let things just, continue to get worse. So I definitely know you guys have been working hard to turn whatever this situation was around, or come out on the other side of it. Okay. But I feel like you guys may you guys may feel called to come outside and play. It's the best way I can describe it. And when I say come out and play, like go do some silly shit with your friends. You know, go to a party, go to the bar. I mean, just something. But I feel like there is fun and play out here that is calling your name, and you're like, damn, I've been through a lot, and I feel like I shouldn't. I don't feel like this is the right time, but I feel like Spirit is also kind of saying like, just go have fun, just go have fun. Yeah. What kind of makes me nervous is this Knight of Wands in reverse, honestly, because it's like that's someone who just acts without thinking. But in this particular case, it could be a good thing. It could be a good thing because I have the Scorpion card here. And it's telling you to literally take pleasure in your life, enjoy the moment. So maybe you guys are kind of like hung up on, I don't know, you guys are hung up on like being so serious and disciplined and something that you're like, who am I to go out and have fun right now? I'm just not in the space to do so. Maybe you're not in the best mindset, or you don't feel like you're mentally ready to like go back out in public or whatever the case is. The Spirit's like, don't think about it, just go do it. You might surprise yourself, or the situation might surprise yourself. I also heard some of you guys might be working through sobriety, and you're nervous that if you go hang out with your friends, you may relapse because you don't feel like you have the discipline to say no yet. And I think Spirit is saying, like, you may surprise yourself. Take a friend that can be your accountability partner that will work through things with you and be like, hey, we're not drinking. We're not doing that. Nope, we're going to have wholesome fun. Don't think about it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Let's go. We're going to go. And if we feel triggered, or if we feel like it's too much for us to handle and we really want that drink, then you know what? We're going to dip. We're going to head out. We're going to do something else. Okay? That's a good way to handle it. But I think it's helpful to have people around you that are going to be positive influences and supportive of your decisions if that's what you choose to do. Or if they're going to invite you out to do something, they're going to be like, hey, we're purposefully not buying alcohol. It's a party, but we're only drinking LaCroix or something like that. I don't know. But we're being very conscious of you working through this, and we want to support you, but just come out and have fun with us. Something like that. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck, Five of Coins, Star in reverse. We have the Fool and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are just like on guard. On guard for sure. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys have felt like you've needed to get something together, or you feel like you're isolating yourselves, you're slowing life down in order to heal whatever this is or fix whatever this is, and you feel like you have to do it by yourselves too. um and Spirit's like, no, you got to get back into your community, you got to get back to see your friends. And a lot of you are like purposefully like putting up walls because you're scared to take a leap of faith and try something different or experience life in this new way, this new perspective. Does that make sense? With the Fool card, it's like you feel like a toddler for the first time learning how to walk again, especially if you're going through sobriety. Like having fun and going out at night without drinking is a brand new experience to you, and you don't know if you're ready, you don't know if you're prepared, and you might be on guard, and you might be a little stressed out or worried about like protecting your sobriety. And a lot of you may not really have a whole lot of faith in yourself or feel like you're strong enough to do it. But again, I feel like if you have the right people around you, they are not going to let you fail. They're not going to let you fail. They're going to be supportive of you. And you know what? If these people can't be supportive of you or can't find a way to include you in a way that is healthy and safe for you, then these are not the people you want to be around. Okay? I'm just going to say that. But bottom line, Spirit is saying, like, you have to find a new way to invite pleasure and fun and joy into your life now that you are in a new place. Okay. You cannot be scared of the tower moment happening if you haven't even tried to see if it's possible to have a good time. Okay, does that make sense? That's what I'm getting from that. All right, Virgos, very specific message. Again, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Oracle decks and close out this reading. Spiritual team, Rebel deck. What additional messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? All right, we have you eaten? You are acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Yeah, I feel like. Okay. So take this with a grain of salt, okay? It's not going to be like a literal translation, but what I am intuiting essentially is like you have been so focused on being disciplined that you are missing the point of also enjoying life. So the metaphor of going out and eating a taco is going out and having some fun, like genuinely just going out and having some fun. Okay. Sometimes you eat healthy all week and maybe you have a little Taco Bell on a Saturday. It's okay to do that. Okay. I'm not saying Taco Bell is the greatest option, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's okay to go and get a taco if you've been eating really well throughout the entire week, especially like if you're working on weight loss and you're scared about going out to a party because you know there's going to be cake there and you know there's going to be all kinds of like really bad foods for you or like a big barbecue. Oh, yeah, with mac and cheese and oh my gosh. Yeah, that sounds so good. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so hungry. But you know what I'm talking about? Like, some of you guys could be really nervous because maybe your family isn't vegan and you're like trying to go vegan or you're trying to lose weight. There are ways around this. And you know what? Given the right people, they will support you in whatever it is you got to do. But you got to go out and have some fun, honey. You got to go out and have some fun, okay? You can't just isolate yourself from everybody. No, that's no fun. Okay. I'm harping. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm getting from that is you are amazing. You are achieving a lot of great things. Okay. But also, you're doing that stuff alone by yourself. And the world misses you. Your friends miss you. Your family miss you. And, like, they want you around. Okay. So it's okay to show up and be around those people that maybe don't completely understand your journey or they aren't choosing to be on that journey yourself. Um, and also it's okay to talk about this and bring it up in like a way that is not judgmental of other people who don't do it too. I'm immediately drawn to people who are vegan, and I know when vegan first became like a really popular diet, or alternative way lifestyle, it was like people were like really irritated by vegan people that constantly talked about being vegan or like would constantly judge people who weren't vegan. um so I would just say obviously like be careful about how you interact with people. Obviously, like, I feel like common sense, but don't be judgmental of other people who aren't living the lifestyle that you live. And it's okay to have friends that don't follow the same lifestyle that you do, and it's okay to hang out with them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Virgos. That's how I see it. I think that's what Spirit is trying to say. But you know, to each his own. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to do if you don't want to be told what to do. You're gonna do what you're gonna do anyways, Bill. Okay? Just telling you what I see and what I'm hearing. At the bottom deck, we got you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. You guys are being called to have fun, to reconnect with your friends, your family, whoever, and have some freaking fun. Just go out and have some fun, Virgos. Like, I think it's possible. And again, if you're feeling like, dang, like I haven't called my cousins in a while, like I should see what they're doing. Oh, they don't want to hear from me. If it's popping in your head, it's popping in your head for a reason. Like, reach out to them. Okay? All right, let's go to the next deck. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What additional messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? Alrighty. What do we have? Sunstone, take pleasure in the things you do. Yes, it's okay. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to have a little bit of ribs. It's okay to have a little bit of mac and cheese every now and then. It's okay to reward yourself with something you know isn't necessarily good for you all the time if you are being decent to yourself the rest of the week. And I know there are plenty of, let's say again, this is about your weight loss journey. I know there are plenty of trainers, physical trainers, personal trainers that will tell you it's okay to not always eat healthy as long as you are conscious of it, aware of it, and you plan ahead for it, right? If this is sobriety, like find fun ways to enjoy your sobriety. Sobriety does not have to be this heavy, serious lifestyle. Okay, same with veganism. There's always different ways to enjoy your lifestyle. Not everything has to be so disciplined and rigid, okay, or serious. Next, we have Azurite, get laser focused, which I feel like this is something you guys are already doing. I feel like this is just you. You're already laser focused. And I think Spirit is saying, like, okay, you're focused, but also let's kind of widen that focus, that tunnel vision. Let's widen it out a little bit and let's explore other ways to do this and enjoy this, okay? Lemurian quartz, practice patience with yourself, with others. It's okay. Nothing is ever perfect, Virgos. Nothing is ever perfect in life. It's okay to have a little bit of fun. It's okay to tweak things a little bit. It's okay. Okay? Promise. It's okay. And finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have Road Knight. Find a way to forgive. Find a way to forgive yourselves. Okay? Even if, like, you do make a mistake, if you do have a little hiccup, it's okay. Find a way to forgive yourself, move on, get back on the horse. I feel like that was part of your reading at the beginning of the month, is like getting back on the horse. It's okay to get back up and keep trying if you fail or you have a little bit of oopsie. It's okay. All right, Virgos. Final deck of the reading. Now, this one's unique because it is a timing deck. So what I want you to do, Virgos, is I want you to think of a question. I want you to think of something time related, like when am I going to get that opportunity or that promotion or that raise, or when am I going to meet somebody new? Okay, I want you to have whatever question like that, time related. I want you to keep it in your heart and your mind, and I want you to think about it as I shuffle this deck. You can pause if you need to think of a question and come back when you're ready, but I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling, so keep that question in your mind. Spiritual team, Divine Time Oracle deck. What messages do you have for the Virgo collective regarding their question? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective regarding their question? All right, Virgo, sorry about that. My phone cut off the recording as I was shuffling. Luckily, it stopped at a pretty decent place, so I'm going to go ahead and just start pulling the cards from here. So the first one we have is More Patience is Required. Next is December. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have September. Awesome. Okay, hopefully that helped kind of bring some more information about when you could be receiving what it is that you were thinking about or coming into contact with it. Yeah, thank you guys so much, Virgos. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed, if you resonated. Let me know how you resonated, and maybe share with another Virgo if you think it would resonate for them. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me in general, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, and my handles are down below in the description box if you want to follow me there. As always, thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, week, month, whatever. Stay safe, so healthy, blessed, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Bye.